Hey, welcome to Redbeard Reviews. I'm Luke, and today we're going to be talking about a chest holster. That's right, and it's one that I cannot find anywhere else on YouTube. This is the Blackpoint Tactical Outback chest system. There's not a lot to it. As you can see, it's very slimline, small, compact, but that's what I like about it. I looked at some other ones, and this is for my intended purpose of using it running. I use it every single day pretty much if I'm running outside, especially in the wintertime. I have a couple other options I can show you of things that I've used and or maybe still do use occasionally, but this by far and large takes the cake. And I could totally see this as being used for backpacking, LARPing, airsofting, any other number of things, because it keeps your hands free. Number one, obviously it keeps your belt free, or if you don't have a belt, that's great, and full range of motion. So if you're moving 8 miles an hour or faster, if you're out there running, or jogging, I suppose even, you can get away with that. This is a great option to have. I love it. I've had it for about 2 years, and I can say it's very comfortable once I figured it out. The tightness to it, where to set it and everything, I don't mind it at all, and I don't really notice that it's on. Granted, I don't put anything big in there. I'm not walking around with a Dirty Harry Magnum or something like that, or running, I should say, with a Dirty Harry, but use a 48, Glock 48, fits in there nicely. It's positive retention. It's a passive retention holster, but it's a positive click for it. Very comfortable. Even though initially when I first got it, there's some edges to it. I'll just show you in a second here that I thought I wouldn't like and would rub, but I found that they haven't. So that's very nice. Into the details, and then I'll show you the holster. So first off, like I said, this is the Outback chest system by Blackpoint Tactical, and I heard about them from a book. Go figure. Jack Carr, if you've heard of him, he wrote The Terminal List, and then 4 more books after that. I think there's 5 at this point. If you've seen it on Amazon, The Terminal List, that is actually started as a book, and I think the books take the cake. If you've watched not the movie, if you watch the TV series, they're good. But read the book. Please do yourself a favor and read the book. Way better. Anyways, in the book, the protagonist uses a Blackpoint Tactical holster, and I was just like, who's that? I have no clue. Let's check them out. And I kind of looked through them like, something a little different here and there. And then I saw this chest rig, and I was just like, that is something that I have been looking for, because I cannot comfortably run with some of the other options that I'll show you in a minute after we go over the details of this, and have full range of motion, not have back pain, all those kind of things. But for some details on this, it is $150. That is what it is, the price listed on their website right now. Kind of expensive, but it's a customized piece of equipment, and so if you think you need it, or you really want something like I'm going to describe for you, go for it. I have no qualms about this. Or, if you're just got to be the best airsofter on the field and have something completely different than everyone else, do it. They have a ton of different models available that will fit in the holster. It's a custom kydex holster. There's lots of companies that make that kind of thing, but this is just a little more unique, the way it's molded and for your chest. It looks nice. It fits nice. Let's just see here. I'll scroll. Okay, key features. So there's a sweat guard. You can see on the back right here. It's not that high. My 48 gets soaked when I'm using it. Also, it's under a layer. Like, I have my base layers. I have this, and then I have like a zip-up jacket that goes over this. That is a windproof to keep me warm, but then that also gets a lot of sweat going onto this thing, and my 48, but Doesn't bother me none, doesn't bother the 48 none. It hasn't bothered this at all. I can see a little bit of wear showing, or maybe that's just my buildup, which is gross, but whatever. I use it. This has cant options, so if you see this is set up with these little swivels. Am I rocking the boat? Okay, well. I tighten these down. I did change it up the first time when I got it. You could put it here, you can put it a whole bunch of different spots. I didn't like the way it sat. Changing it up, the way that it came for me worked pretty well. And I'll throw it on and I'll just show you how it fits on me really quick. Because the pictures that they have online, I couldn't get it to sit like it looks like the pictures on me. And it wasn't very, well, I could, but it wasn't very comfortable when I was actually out running. Thread locker, they say that everything comes with a little bit of blue thread locker on there. I'm going to trust them on that. I don't remember from when I took the screws out if there was some blue Loctite on it or not. Nothing's backed out for me. It's been, like, this one moves a little bit, but you almost want this one to move. The other two, probably not as necessary. Hopefully you can see all that. This one moves a little bit. These two don't. I don't know how necessary it is. Nothing's backed out on me yet. 2 years of running and sweating in it. It's pretty good. And then, so Blackpoint Tactical makes the holster itself. Kydex, custom molded. You can choose black or tan, for the front at least. And then the back is black, if I remember right. I'm a coyote tan, or coyote brown, tan, the different shades of earth colors kind of guy. I like that a lot more than black. So I got that, and then you can also choose the color of the straps. This is a Blue Force gear, proprietary Ultra Comp material, and they say it exceeds military standards for strength and stuff like that. I'm like $160. I'm probably not gonna wreck this running with it, and a 22 ounce 48 is not going to wreck this either. So yeah, let's just throw this on here. Well, before I do that, this is where it adjusts around your backside here. Throw it on because it's easier to see. It took me a hot minute to figure out how this thing actually went when I first got it. It was kind of a pain initially, but the other thing that I also had issues with was that I set it to be like as tight as possible, because I was thinking I don't want anything moving around. And you know, at rest, when you're not exercising, when you don't need to use all of your available lung capacity, it felt fine. You know, like sitting right here, it feels a little bit loose. I have a bit of play, and this one part of their strap is stretchable, or like a elastic, so that you can expand and breathe with it. The rest of them are like a solid strap, but I don't mind that at all. And so yeah, I first took it out and put it on and went for a run, and I was just like, oh, this is way too tight, I can't breathe. And so I had to do some adjustments on the fly and move things around, and it was too loose, and then I had to play with it a little bit. And now I got it where I want it, so I can just grab it, put it on, and go. And so yeah, like if you're using it for strenuous activity, moving around a whole bunch, where you're getting your heart rate up, you're going to be using your lungs a lot more, set it a little bit loose. Not a whole lot, but that's what I found, because I use this primarily for running. I have this because I live out in the backcountry, and so the Outback chest holster fits my needs perfectly when I'm out running in the middle of nowhere and I might need it. You know, for hunting too, this is not going to get in the way, especially, you know, you're bow hunting, something like that. It has full range of motion, all that fun stuff. It just takes any of the excess weight or that off of your hips, off of your belt. I don't have much of a waist, or posterior, and so when it comes to having a holster on my hip or anything like that, like let's say out hunting, my pants start to slide down. They tend to, and I have to be hiking them up. And so having something like this, or like a Galco chest or Galco shoulder holster, I love those options. So I went with this, just as something different. And like the only thing that really stinks about it, if you want any negatives, you know, I would say, you know, it's $150, but this is a very customized piece of equipment. There's not a lot else on the market. I've seen some other chest holsters available. I did not like them, like the Kenai, and I think Alien Gear and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong, it looks like their product is great, but the strap is what got me. And having such a wide strap, maybe that's going to be more comfortable, but I wanted something very slim. Ounces equal pounds, pounds equal pain, that whole motto. I believe in that when it comes to any of the gear, so this being slimmer is better in my opinion, and it's fine. I can run with it all day, and I have no problem. I don't run all day, but you know, you put 3, 4, 5 miles on, it doesn't matter. Some other options that I've had or have tried, this is a belly band, Comfort Tac. This particular one, it was too flimsy, so it would actually like be bending outward, bending in or out, and it doesn't hold things securely when you're running. I don't mean jogging, maybe that'll work fine. Walking, great, stuff like that. It does get hot. You have a very wide band hot spot, unlike this. This one is another belly band. This one is stiff enough. Brand wise, can't find it. This is a much stiffer belly band, much larger. Again, the problem is that it gets very hot around your midsection if you're using this, or if you try and even ride it higher up. Because one of the things I noticed with belly bands for myself is my lower back starts hurting. I wear these for an extended days, you know, go out on a morning run. If I had these on for a few weeks, my lower back would just be killing me. So this has alleviated my back pain as well as made better range of motion. The other thing that I do have is a SPI belt, S-P-I belt. I saw this on YouTube a while ago, and you know, you can throw your cell phone, or you can throw your keys, or you can throw anything into it. This works great. It doesn't really obstruct my range of motion, doesn't hurt my back. It somewhat retains a 43. It's something very small if you're going to be using it as a carry option, something like that when you're out running, especially in the backcountry, something like that. You're not going to get anything very big in there, but it does work. The only thing that I noticed is this retention buckle starts loosening itself over time. So this one, like I said, the Blackpoint Tactical Outback chest system. I figured it out 2 years ago, or I bought it 2 years ago, set it for myself, all that fun stuff. Now it's just pick it up, throw it on, I can head out the door. I don't have to worry about anything falling out because it's very secure until you want it. I can demonstrate. It's empty, don't worry. So it sits like this, it's comfortable, it is out of my way completely. It's good to go. So, yeah, this is the Blackpoint Tactical chest system. The Outback chest system, $150. The other negative is when I ordered this, it took 16 weeks to get it. Their lead time said it was not that long, but this was during COVID too. It currently says on their website, it says 7 to 9 week lead time. These things are great, at least for my application. I just wanted to give someone a heads up out there if they're looking for a chest rig that is lightweight, easy to use, comfortable, and like I said, I use this thing just about every single day running. when I'm out in the backwoods, and I got no problems with it. So that's about it. Hope you have a good one. This is Luke with Redbeard Reviews. See ya.